As you can tell, the buses don't even turn round here on Oxford Street. Well, you never see that normally here in London. The buses turning round. Police, I think, they wanted to move them on now. It's been about a quarter of an hour at least here in central London, blocking everything up on this Saturday here. Now, on a more peaceful sort of subdued note, the Christmas decorations were turned on Thursday night, 2 days ago. But these protests continue here in London. It's all continuing here. They shouldn't start in the first place. Any terrorist group, of course, causing mayhem in the world. Oh, committing peace. Please want to move them on, I think now, blocking the road up here, Oxford Street, Regent Street in central London. Palestine protest here. As expected, of course, it's been going on for the last few weeks. That's what's been happening. Calling for ceasefire. Right there, wrong. Now we know what's going to happen next, of course. Well, it's probably arguments on both sides. Certainly prolonged here on Oxford Street, Oxford Circus, junction of Regent Street here. Police are actually just keeping an eye out, just watching at the moment. I think they maybe have tried to move some of them on very gently, but in a sort of benign way, but certainly they're still protesting here. They haven't really decided to move on as yet. I bet they're hoping they're going to move on peacefully here. They've had their say really over the last 20 minutes or so. Made their point. Part of the police lady was saying that the Israelis don't normally come out on Saturday due to the Jewish Sabbath. Usually just the Palestinians on the Saturday, normally. Countries trying to control other countries, and such as Russia as well, no exception, and of course always Palestine and Israel and other countries. But the Chinese are involved in a lot of control of other nations in a very undemocratic way. Certainly China and Taiwan, that's another thing. The Hong Kong people are starting to get out. What's happening in the world? Including my personal experience of talking to people and various news organisations, but still going on here in central London. Hand the poster here. Yeah, we're giving out some leaflets here. But mind you, the bus is still held up here. Oh, we're looking down Oxford Street here after the lengthy protests here. Palestine conflict here, Gaza and all the ramifications and all the views here. They've all gone probably the last 5 minutes or so. All dispersed here. I went on here for a good what? Must have been half an hour. So just want to get through. He's having none of it. Just want to get through there after a long delay. Some buses actually turn round. But this is Oxford Circus, central London, and mercifully clear now. They all came up from down from all past the BBC, no doubt to make their message felt. Up here to Oxford Circus here, and they were sat in the middle of the road just here, right in front of me here. Busy Saturday in, and a lot of police vans down there, I can well tell there. Certainly not so busy as it normally would be here. This is central London, there we are. And certainly a lot going on politically in the world at the moment. Central London. Well, I'm really interested in the protests in London. The latest, this is Picadilly Circus. Now they've all come down here. They must have been here about what, probably another half an hour after being on the junction of Oxford Circus, Oxford Street, Regent Street. Police have all come down here. They blocked the road off. Buses have all, I think, given up. I think they've all gone down there now. And well, this is the scenes in London. The police are all standing watch here. I think they've gone down round, possibly towards Trafalgar Square now, and caused mayhem in London. So I think they've made their point. It's probably about enough for one day, I think, and hopefully they won't disrupt Armistice and Remembrance Sunday, which is coming up in a week's time here in London. Scenes at Piccadilly Circus.
I noticed you have a cane there, young man. We obviously we've got a little bit of traffic to get to.
And we're anyway, want to catch a bus. Could be struggling at the moment. So I don't think anything's run for about the last hour. Across there being Regent Street up towards Oxford Street here. Piccadilly Circus. The police are dispersing now. As well, probably following them on. Could take some considerable time, of course. Ongoing protests here now. Look at some of these vans, like see Durham, right up in the northeast, Lancashire, Wales, they're all here. Probably to serve these protests here. Meet the demand, perhaps, of policing this Gaza conflict and the ramifications here. As you can well tell, you can't really get through here. Up to Trafalgar Square here. They come all the way down from Great Portland Street, up on the BBC, down through, stopped in Oxford Street and then Piccadilly Circus about half hour each time respectively. Hear the chants here, protests up to Trafalgar Square. Pall Mall here. Up by the National Gallery and Trafalgar Square. We'll likely go on most of the day here in London. Or convening on Trafalgar Square. I expect later on we'll probably end up somewhere around Parliament. Although the Certainly not in today, being a Saturday. Up through Trafalgar Square. One of many such protests over the last month or so here. Well, you can see what they're calling for in abundance. Leaflet here by Gaza. Not all views are representative. Same chants they've been doing all through this protest today. And the information on the floor here. Secured by the Islamic regime in Iran here. Some of the material here, alongside some of the rhetoric being chanted here. So that women do need more rights and freedom in some of these countries, especially the Islamic countries. Want to watch any of this, of course, just pause it. A big hullabaloo here at Trafalgar Square. Common theme around London at the moment. Various banners here. Made about the media organisations and, of course, some politicians. But a lot about Labour, Corbyn, and more recently Starmer over the last few years. But of course, they have interviewed people about Corbyn's stance over the years. Stop harming Israel.
Ceasefire now! 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 Ceasefire now!
And some of the leaflets here as well. On this Saturday in central London. Guy Fawkes weekend here as well. A few fireworks around here. Here at Trafalgar Square. You stand here as well. There's a lot of people here today. Trafalgar Square. Some of them probably looks like they've ripped the children. Look at the Islamic women here, probably protected by women's rights in Iran and all that sort of thing as well. A few stands and stalls here. A lot of Muslims here, other people. Palestine very heavily represented here, but not the Israelis, who they're mainly partly protesting against as well. Rightly or wrongly here, of course. Everybody's got the views in democracy and freedom of speech here in London. We're always looking to the government to do something about it, certainly. And right, got people like Keir Starmer, Corbyn. I wonder what the government can do about it at the moment. And Ceasefire has been mentioned on a lot of these banners and rates about the BBC as well. And others. Other media outlets. Big banner there as well, protest banner. Central London here. Trafalgar Square. And if you look over the wall here, there's a load more down here. Trafalgar Square here, very busy Trafalgar Square here in central London here, and all up the wall here and down the concourse here and up by the National Gallery. All views probably open to debate. Here we are, another load of protests coming down now. Looks like they're calling for a ceasefire. There's not the other ones here. They're coming down here, another lot joining in here at Trafalgar Square. Oh, he's not happy. He's hooting, get him out the way. Well, a lot of us have been disrupted, and certainly I think some have been taken off or rerouted down here on Trafalgar Square. No exception. All the people here, they're all here spectating the massive crowd there in Trafalgar Square. Central London. Haven't seen many poppies for Remembrance Sunday, of course, but hopefully they're respecting it, and they will do next week with the armistice and, of course, the big day, Remembrance Sunday. But this is the big protest here of the ongoing conflict from the 7th of October. terrorist attack there. Loud hailers there, and there's other paraphernalia here in central London. As you want to tell, chants here, repeated chants here, making the presence felt, their feelings felt as well. Free speech and democracy, of course, here in London, but the buses are one route. Anybody wanting to catch a bus, because of the fact the tourists are in London, perhaps don't want to be involved or disrupted by the protests. Trafalgar Square. Big screen there. Cheers going up there.